The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is produced in partnership with the School District of Lee County, Waterman Broadcasting, and NBC2. This program features high school students in both public and private schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties as they compete in this exciting academic challenge. The A-Team Challenge is brought to you by the Suncoast Credit Union.
All right, welcome back to the A-Team Challenge. Hi, everybody. I'm Robert Van Winkle, and your host this afternoon, or evening, or morning, whenever you're watching our show here. We're starting round 2 of the A-Team Challenge for the academic year 2017. We've already played and whittled down from 36 schools. We played 18 games, and now we're left with another group of already winning teams here that will be whittled away in even further down to the quarterfinals. So round 2 begins right now with our 2 fine schools here that I'll introduce you to in a moment. The A-Team Challenge is in its 28th year celebrating academic excellence in Southwest Florida, and we're really glad you've decided to watch our game today. Students, just a refresher again, the subjects are the same as the last time you were here. Science, math, arts and humanities, language arts, social studies, general knowledge, and even some good current event questions as well. A refresher for you folks at home and for the students about the rules. They've changed a little bit this year. We have 2 toss-up rounds to start. First round, second round. Each question correctly answered is worth 10 points. There's no penalty for a wrong answer, but the other team will have a chance to get the right answer to me if you hear the whole question and maybe have that advantage. Remember, in the lightning round, you'll have 90 seconds to answer 10 questions for a specific subject hidden away in an envelope that we'll have you draw from at the end of the game. And you will have a chance to add 100 points to your score, and we'll see who wins and who ultimately will be moving on from this game into the quarterfinals. So it's going to be pretty exciting. We already, as I said, have 2 winning teams here. Lemon Bay High School is on my right. Welcome to you students from Lemon Bay. Glad to see you back here. It's been a few weeks since you've played. Community School of Naples just recently played, but the luck of the draw there, you're back again here today, and welcome to you folks from Naples. All right, students, you know the drill. We're going to play our first round first, and then I'll introduce you at the beginning of the second round. So grab your buzzers, and here we go. Let's start the A-Team Challenge. The first question for 10 points. What endorheic lake, fed primarily by the Charcy River, is on the edge of the Sahara and borders Cameroon? John, Community School.
Lake Victoria?
No, sorry, incorrect. Lemon Bay, the rest of the question, borders Cameroon, Niger, Nigeria, and its namesake country. Paul, Lemon Bay.
Lake Niger?
No, not Lake Niger, Lake Chad. Lake Chad. Next question for 10. In 2016, what Attorney General of the United States met privately with John, Community?
Lynch?
Yes, with Bill Clinton while her office was investigating Hillary's emails. Lynch is right. 10 points, starts Community School of Naples off on the board. What surname was shared by the authors of Angelographia and The Wonders of the Invisible World? Ministers whose first names were Increase and Cotton. Paul, Lemon Bay.
Mather?
Yeah, Mather's the right response. Good job. 10 points ties it up. Next for 10. What red-headed actress played the wife of Cuban band leader Ricky Ricardo on the 1950s sitcom I Love Lucy? Corey, Community School.
Ball?
Yes, Lucille Ball is the right response. 10 points, Community School. What type of subshell whose namesake block includes most of the lanthides, actinides, Jack, Community School?
F.
Yes, the F subshell, and it can hold more electrons than an S, P, or D subshell. F is correct, 10 points, Naples. What is the name for the expression in the quadratic formula that, Corey, Community School?
Discriminant.
That goes under the square root sign. Good anticipation there. 10 points, Community School. What man, who was succeeded by L. Patrick Gray after his death in 1972, collected secret files on many Americans as the longtime director of the FBI? John, Community School.
Hoover?
Hoover, right response, 10 points, Community. Next question for 10. In 2011, Anders Breivik killed 77 people, mostly at a socialist summer camp, to criticize multiculturalism in what Nordic country? Paul, Lemon Bay.
Norway?
Yeah, it was Norway. Good job, Paul. Good guess. 10 points, Lemon Bay. Next for 10. In 2016, what country's Senate ousted opposition member Thak Laney for criticizing Prime Minister Hun Sen, who has ruled since 1985 in Phnom Penh? Paul, Lemon Bay.
Cambodia.
Cambodia is the right response. 10 points, Lemon Bay. Good job. What architectural style, named for a type of Midwestern natural environment, was developed by Frank Lloyd Wright? Matt, Lemon Bay.
Ranch.
That's a really good guess, Matt. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Community school, you want to pop in? The clue there was the Midwestern natural environment, maybe. The prairie style. The prairie style. All right, next question for 10. What organelle forms a tubular network continuous with the nuclear membrane, is sometimes studded with ribosomes? Corey, community school.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
The endoplasmic reticulum, it's got smooth and rough forms. 10 points, Naples. What general who was put in command of the Army of the Potomac after the Union defeat at Fredericksburg was himself defeated at Chancellorsville? Paul, Lemon Bay.
McClellan.
Sorry, Paul, incorrect. Community school? Just in time, Corey.
Grant.
No, not Grant. Hooker. Joseph Hooker. Next question for 10. What Rurik monarch sent his Oprichniki secret police to brutalize Novgorod in 1570, murdered his son in 1581? Paul, Lemon Bay.
Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah, and he became known as the Terrible. Ivan the Terrible is right. 10 points, Lemon Bay. Next for 10. In the Neolithic period, southern Turkey and northern Iraq were major sources of what glassy volcanic rock? Corey, Naples.
Obsidian.
Yeah, with flakes forming ultra-sharp blades. Obsidian, 10 points, Naples. What novella in which the words the horror, Bridget, community.
Heart of Darkness.
Yes, or said by a dying ivory trader, was written by Joseph Conrad. Heart of Darkness, 10 points, community. What term describes a molecule with delocalized electrons? Jack, community.
Polar.
I'm sorry, say again?
Polar.
Nope, I don't see that there on my choice of responses. Lemon Bay, let me finish it. Molecule with delocalized electrons whose true structure is a namesake hybrid of multiple Lewis structures. Paul, Lemon Bay.
Resonance.
Resonance is right, 10 points, Lemon Bay. Next for 10, what character whose real name is David Webb exposed Operation Blackbriar in a 2007 film and is an assassin with amnesia? Paul, Lemon Bay.
Jason Bourne.
Played by Matt Damon. Jason Bourne, 10 points, Lemon Bay. All right, there we go. We've got a pretty tight game already, and we've only played one round. This is going to be fun. I'll be back with another round. We'll introduce you to the good students here, and don't go away.
Our schools are faced with increasing budgetary challenges. Now, there's an easy way for all of us to support education. By purchasing a License for Learning plate and renewing it each year, $20 are contributed to our schools to help our children. Support the License for Learning campaign. If you've got a car, get involved. For more information, call the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, 239-337-0433. Get involved.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enhancing education throughout Lee County. With the support of the business community and community at large. More than 3,000 students have participated in hands-on learning opportunities at local STEM businesses through our STEM at Work program.
One of you can hand the seeds out, one can plant and one can water.
This is actually my favorite class. In this one, I'm growing okra, and that one, we're growing lettuce.
Our Take Stock in Children and student advocacy and mentoring programs have provided more than 5,000 hours of mentoring to low-income, at-risk students. And this year, more than 350 students will attend our college and career readiness workshops. If you would like to learn more about how you or your business can get involved, please visit us online at www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
All right, welcome back. Game 19 of the A-Team Challenge. This is starting off our second round of our single elimination competition this year. And I want to introduce you to the two students, or the two schools, and the 8 students that are up here in front of you. First of all, on my right side is the team from Lemon Bay High School. Let's start with the team captain there. This is Matt. Matt Mason is a senior this year. He's headed to the University of Chicago and wants to study engineering. Matt, good luck to you after high school. Next to him is Ashley. Ashley Turner, also a senior this year. She's off to the University of Wisconsin, wants to study agriculture. In the back row is Sean Hinkle, a senior. Sean wants to go to UCF, and he was planning to study exercise physiology. Rounding out the team is Paul Jensen. Paul Jensen is a senior. He's off to UCF, wants to study hospitality and resort management. So we've got Paul and Sean and Ashley and Matt under the coaching of Scott Hall at Lemon Bay High School. Now over to the Community School of Naples. Position 1, the team captain is Corey Hickson. As a senior, he wants to go to MIT, and he'll be studying mathematics in the future. Next to Corey is Jack. Jack Shabatone is a junior. He wants to go to Princeton, and he also will be studying mathematics. In the back row is John Newman. John is a sophomore this year. We'll probably see more of him on the A-Team in coming years, heading to Georgetown after high school to study political science. Rounding out the team is the lovely Bridget Denzer. Bridget is a sophomore. She wants to go to Harvard and have a double major in science and music. So Bridget, John, Jack, and Corey under the coaching of Michael Harvey at Community School of Naples. All right, students, great job with the first round of questions. Let's see how many you get right in the second round. Each question is still worth 10 points. And here we go. What English poet described sitting upon the banks of a fair river with his sister, Bridget, Community School?
Wordsworth?
Yes, Wordsworth is right. With his sister Dorothy in the final section of his poem, Tintern Abbey. 10 points, Naples. The top quark was first observed in 1995 at what institution? A national lab in Batavia, Illinois, that is named after an Italian-American physicist. Jack, Community School?
CERN.
Say again?
CERN.
No. Sorry, incorrect. Can Lemon Bay, anybody want to hop in? Take a guess. Yeah, a national lab in Batavia, Illinois. You probably know it or you don't. It's the Fermi Lab. The Fermi Lab. Named after, of course, Fermi. Next question for 10. According to a hook sung by T-Pain in a 2010 song, what is the only thing hip-hop producer DJ Khaled does no matter what? Sean, Lemon Bay.
Win.
Win is right. He wins no matter what. All I do is win. 10 points, Lemon Bay. All right, next question for 10. In 1915, what country sent 21 demands to China, including effective control over Manchuria and Corey, Community of Naples?
Japan.
Japan. They wanted control over Fujian, and its prime minister sent that as well. All right, so 10 points, Community School of Naples. By the way, thank you for not having me pronounce the prime minister of Japan's name. Next question for 10. What country in which Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh's government was toppled by a 1953 coup was ruled, John, Community School?
Iran.
Yeah, is ruled by the Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. Correct, 10 points, Naples. What sculptor, whose museum is in Ogdenburg, New York, showed a man on a Mustang in his Bronco Buster and one of his many statues of the American West? Paul, Lemon Bay.
Winchester.
Winchester's a great guess, but I'm sorry, that's the wrong name. Corey, give me a shot.
Jones.
No, not Jones. Remington. That's why I said that was pretty close. That was a pretty close guess. No points awarded there, though. Good try. Next for 10. Gas giant planets are less massive than what class of small failed stars that never achieve, Matt, Lemon Bay?
Dwarf stars.
Can you be more specific?
No, I cannot.
No?
Sorry.
Okay, good try there. I can't give it to you, though. They never achieve fusion of hydrogen in their cores, is the rest of the question. Naples? Corey?
White dwarf.
No. Brown dwarfs. Brown dwarfs. All right, good try. Next for 10. What language was used to portray Shabinet's affair with Tomasz in Milan Kundera's book, The Unbearable Lightness of Being, which is mainly set in Prague? Corey Naples.
Czech.
Czech is the right language that they used, correct? 10 points, Naples. Delta Wedding is a novel by what Southern author who wrote about a woman named Phoenix Jackson who takes a walk into town in her story, A Worn Path? Corey Naples?
Hurston.
Nope, sorry, not Hurston. Lemon Bay? Paul?
Faulkner.
Nope, not Faulkner. Welty, Eudora Welty. All right, next question for 10. What emperor and husband of the courtesan Theodora sent Belisarius, John Community?
Justinian I.
Yeah. Justinian I to reconquer Italy and ordered the building of the Hagia Sophia. Justinian I, 10 points, Naples, good job. Next for 10, what political party, which ran William Wirt for president in 1832, is considered to be the first third party? John Community School?
Prohibition Party.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. It was considered to be the first third party in the U.S. history. Paul, Lemon Bay.
Free Soil Party.
That's, well, two really fine guesses. No, the anti-Masonic Party, or the anti-Masons. Next for 10. A polynomial divided by a polynomial is what type of, Corey Community School?
Rational function.
It's what type of function? That's correct. Rational, 10 points, Naples. Next for 10. By mass, what is the most abundant alkaline earth metal in the human body? Matt, Lemon Bay.
Calcium.
Calcium is the right response, 10 points, Lemon Bay. In 1890, Nellie Bly published a book about a trip in what number of days around the world? Corey Naples.
80.
Sorry, incorrect, maybe a little too soon. The rest of the question, 8 days fewer than a similar trip in a Jules Verne work. Matt, Lemon Bay.
72.
72 days, or except 72 days around the world. That's correct. 10 points, Lemon Bay. And next question. In September of 2016, what Category 1 hurricane became the first one in over a decade to make landfall right here in Florida? Matt, Lemon Bay.
Matthew.
Nope, not Matthew. Naples. Good try, though. Good guess. John?
Andrew.
Nope, not Andrew. It was Hermine. And I got to tell you, I think probably people in my weather office wouldn't have remembered that one, so you guys are okay by not getting that one. Anyway, Hermine was, by the way, well north of here when it made landfall. All right, so there we go. We've got a tight game here. We've got Lemon Bay at 90, Community School at 140. The game's not over yet because now we're going to go into our lightning round, and both sides will have a chance to get as much as 100 points added to the scores. So don't go away. The conclusion comes up next.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enriching education throughout the school district of Lee County. Throughout its history, the foundation has provided over $7 million in scholarships and $1.5 million in education grants. 170 teachers have received the prestigious Golden Apple Award. To learn more, visit www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit SuncoastCreditUnion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
This one's packed with hope. This one's packed with big dreams. This one's packed with inspiration. It may look like a simple brown bag lunch, but it's really a big way to make a difference. That's because when you become a Take Stock in Children mentor, it takes just 1 hour a week to make an impact that can't be measured. Change a life over lunch. Become a mentor today.
Take Stock in Children is a major program of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. For more information on how you can become a mentor, call 239-337-0433 or email info@leeschoolfoundation.org.
All right, this is it. We're down to the last round, the lightning round. Lemon Bay High School versus the Community School of Naples. It's been a tight game so far, and the result will send one of these teams on to the quarterfinals. Before we start, let me introduce you to the alternates on both sides. Team's grown by a couple of faces, so we'll do Lemon Bay first. Lemon Bay's alternates include Thomas Cornell. Thomas, give us a wave so we can see which one is you. There he is. He's a senior, wants to go to Washington University and study pediatrics. Next to him is, actually on the end there, is Matt Corcoran. Matt's a senior, and he wants to go off to the University of Minnesota and study genetics. On our community school side, we have two alternates as well. This is Leaf Calico. He is a junior, wants to go to Caltech and study mechanical engineering. And on the end is Eli Melnick. Eli is a junior as well, Georgia Tech, to study engineering. All right, guys, the students have been briefed again on the rules for our lightning round, but let me just remind you folks at home, inside each of these envelopes is a specific subject and 10 questions for that subject. The students going in with the least amount of points will start first, pick an envelope, and we'll go from there. They'll have 90 seconds to answer these 10 questions. Now, the 10 questions, again, are specifically related to the subject, but there's a little strategy involved in the lightning round. The students are allowed to pass in this round, and if there's time, we'll go back and give them another chance to answer the question. If you miss the question, there's no penalty, but that's your last chance to try to get it right. All right, so we're going to start with Lemon Bay. Which envelope would you like, green or yellow?
Green.
They will take the green. Yellow is for Community School of Naples. All right, here we go. Your subject for the lightning round is phantoms. Answer the following about phantoms. 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 Are you ready? Yes. Got it? It's pretty clear, pretty straightforward. Everything's going to have to do with phantoms. 90 seconds are on the clock. Go. The composer of The Phantom of the Opera.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. Film franchise whose episode 1 is subtitled The Phantom Menace.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is correct. DC Comics superhero whose father discovered the Phantom Zone prison dimension.
Pass. Pass. No. We'll get back to it.
Pass. Phantom Force is a move for Pokemon of this type, like Dusclops and Misdreavus.
Ghost.
Ghost is correct. Author of The Phantom Toll Booth.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Phantom Hourglass is the 14th installment in this Nintendo series.
Zelda. The Legend of Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda is correct. Nickelodeon cartoon about a teenager who gets ghost powers.
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom is correct. Luxury motor car company that produces the Phantom Coupe.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Somatoform disorder in which people sense body parts no longer
Phantom
there.
Pain. Phantom Pain.
Phantom pain. Judges? No. Incorrect. This channel's original movies include Phantom of the Megaplex.
Pass.
Pass. The first question passed on was DC Comics superhero whose father discovered the Phantom Zone prison dimension.
Superman.
Superman is correct. Author of The Phantom Toll Booth.
Stephen King. I don't know. Stephen King.
Sorry, incorrect. Luxury motor car company that produces the Phantom.
Ferrari.
Okay. Done? Yeah. I didn't hear a thing. Okay. All right. Hey, that was good. You did very good. You missed the Phantom Toll Booth. It was Norman Juster. Somatoform disorder in which people said, I had to hear phantom limb syndrome. Phantom limb syndrome. But that's all right. And the last one was Disney's movie channel. It was the Disney Channel on that one. All right. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, judges? 6. So that gives you 60 additional points, puts you up to 150. All right. Good job. Whew. Phantoms, that was tough. Well, for me it was tough. Maybe not for you guys, not for them. They did really well. All right. Obviously, you've got to answer at least 2. And after that, it's gravy, but we're going to do all 10, okay? So don't stop your efforts. 90 seconds are on the clock. Your subject is islands. Islands. On which island will you find these cities? I'll give you the city. You tell me the island it is on. Are you ready? 90 seconds on the clock. Go. Port-au-Prince and Santo Domingo.
Hispaniola. Yeah, you're right. Hispaniola.
Hispaniola is correct. Taipei.
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Taiwan is correct. Jaffna and Colombo.
Pass. We'll come back. Pass.
Pass. Victoria, the capital of British Columbia.
Queen Victoria's Island.
Sorry, incorrect. Sapporo.
Pass.
Passed on that one. Jakarta.
Indonesia, yeah.
But island. Java.
Java's correct. Hobart, the capital of a namesake Australian state.
Tasmania.
Tasmania is correct. Halifax.
That's Prince Edward Island, isn't it? Prince Edward Island?
Sorry, incorrect. Manila and Quezon City.
That's in the Philippines. That's on... I thought the island was Manila. No, it's not Manila.
Sorry, incorrect. Port Moresby.
Anyone? Pass.
Passed on that one. First passed one was Jaffna and Colombo.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka is correct. Sapporo.
Japan.
Nope, sorry,
Kyoto.
incorrect. Port Moresby. It's the last one.
Cuba.
Sorry, incorrect. All right, you did obviously very well. Let me just tell you, Victoria is on Vancouver. I heard you say it, but it was, didn't you say Vancouver? Anyway, Victoria's on Vancouver, Sapporo is on Hokkaido, Halifax is on Nova Scotia, and Manila and Quezon City is on Luzon. Anyway, Community School of Naples, good job. You're the winners, and you'll move on to the quarter round. Thank you very much. You guys did a great job too. Lemon Bay High School, thank you very much. Let's give them all a big hand and have a great day.